What's going on, everybody? Coach Lawn Service here. Figured I'd do my very own version of This Week in Lawn Care, just like Geek to Freak. It's a really cool way to do things, and I hope to do mine similar to his once my editing software, once I find good editing software, and learn how to use it and do stuff right. So if any of you guys know of good free editing software, uh, message me and let me know, or comment below with a link. It would be really appreciated. Um, but basically, the way I'm going to do it until I can figure out the way to do it like he does with mowing videos and updates on lawns and stuff is basically just do a sit down, front face chat, and just kind of let you know what's been going on for the week. I'll do them all the way up till I quit doing a job or jobs until the winter time, and then I'll probably do like a monthly one because I know I'll get odd jobs from time to time. And if you guys hear a little bit of background noise, it's the dogs are in the garage for the night. So, but This Week in Lawn Care, it's pretty much been a typical week like any other guy would have. I had a lady message me through text yesterday. I'd talked to her a while back and placed a bid in and never did hear anything back. It turns out that she was out of the country and just threw a lawn care company at her to come and cut the lawn until she got back. And they didn't do a very good job while she was gone. They just cut the front lawn and they left the back, and they were just going to do it before she got back is what they told her. And I went over and looked at it today, and it was probably about a foot tall. But they come back and finished it while I was there, actually, and gave her back all of her money for all those cuts that they done, except for one cut, is what she told me. And she will text me tomorrow whenever she gets home, and I'm going to go over there, talk to her, and set up a payment system with her, monthly payment system, and figure out if we're going to do this weekly or bi-weekly like all my other clients. I haven't dropped any customers this week at all. Last customer I had to drop was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had to drop one. It was my second one I'd ever dropped. I dropped one earlier in the season this year. Payments were really late, and they were trying to add more work to me and stuff for the same price. Like, I quoted her $35, cut her lawn, edge it, trim, and mow, and it took me roughly about 25 minutes. But she wanted me to start edging her beds, which would take me quite a while because she had a lot of flower beds, and she wanted me to keep the hedges trimmed as they would be needed without paying me extra, and wanted me to spray weed killer in her flower beds to keep all the weeds and stuff out of them. So I couldn't do it. I tried to make her happy and just raise the price just a little bit and talk to her about it, but she wasn't having it. So basically, I dropped her. And the last one I dropped was the main reason for it was they were just there's a thing called being picky and then over picky. Especially with this lady's lawn. They didn't have a very nice lawn. Everyone doesn't have manicured lawns, and I understand that. But these people were holding me to the highest of all standards on a lawn that was full of crabgrass, and they only wanted me to cut it every 3 weeks, and it was a foot tall. I quoted them $50, and they were fine with it, but paying $50 for a lawn like that, it was roughly about half an acre, because it took me about an hour, and my hourly rate is $50 an hour. So I mean, I just couldn't do it. I mean, they were over picky about little, like some blades of grass still being there after, because they wouldn't pay extra for bagging. They wanted it mulched inside discharge, so I done the best I could every time. And I mean, I've had a couple other lawns like that, but they want to do it every 2 weeks, and they're really weedy, but they're not as picky. I mean, I make sure I do the best that I can possibly every time, but you know what I mean. There's just times that happens like that. As far as, I mean, buying stuff this week, just I've been saving quite a bit. I finally got my bank account starting to hit in the high triple digits finally. So I mean, that's good. And hopefully it'll hit the good 4 digits soon. As soon as I sell the walk behind here behind me, as you guys can see. And I'm not even going to buy a commercial 21 anymore. What I am going to do is I'm going to play this out smart so I can make sure my business starts off successful next year. Let me fix you guys again. And I'm going to start out successful and or more successful than last time. Because this year, starting out, I struggled. It was hard. Money was tight. I started my first day of the season with $15 in my bank account and $5 cash in hand. With the gas I had last year left in the mowers that was winterized. So, because you know, I put all the money I had during the winter time into the Toro to get it painted, and put money into new blades and stuff for everything, parts, getting everything ready for the season. I didn't plan for that last year like I should have. And this year I've got a truck payment that I got to pay during the winter months, which I am going to take on a second job because I still want money to go ahead and hang out with friends and stuff this winter, and go to football games, basketball games, you know, do all the stuff that normal teens would do. So that's what I'm saving for right now. Basically, plus I got to get a new set of tires put on the truck. Even though I am trying to get a new truck, like new to me truck, I'm trying to get a size 1500 at least, so I can pull this big enclosed trailer I have. It's I think like a 6x12 or 6x14. It's big. It was used by another landscaping company and was held 2 0-turns, a small walk behind, and a push mower. And then it has places for weed eaters and everything. I've never actually went and looked at it, but it is technically mine. My dad's boss gave it to me. We just haven't went and picked it up yet. We gotta travel over there one day whenever my dad's not busy and get it. And then I'm gonna look at it and see, you know, what all needs to be done to it, if anything, because the guy told me it was in good shape. So we're gonna go and look at it, and as long as it's in good shape and stuff, we'll bring it back. And I'll probably pull it from time to time with my dad's truck until I can get a bigger one. But I am going to use it as a storage place for now, and make sure I can go ahead and start preparing myself with it to get everything ready. So that's the situation on trucking a new trailer right now as far as enclosed goes. But as far as everything else goes, I would say it's going pretty well. I mean, my little truck's doing fine, pulling my 5x10, and I mean, I'm even looking to get a 6x12 next year, or 6x14, something like that, in that size range, so I can have a little more room for stuff, and go ahead and get a basket and stuff put on it, even though I may not use it next year if I do get the bigger truck and start using the bigger trailer. But it would still be good to have, because I mean, I do a ton of tree jobs, and sometimes I have to haul off all the stuff. So even having the basket and stuff welded on there, I could, you know, put the saws in there, you know, any hand tools and stuff I may need, and still have a whole lot of room on the back of the trailer to throw logs and branches and everything, and I could make less trips than what I did. And I mean, I know my truck can handle a 6x12 alright with, stuff like that on it. Or even, just with my walk behind on there, or even a new walk behind, because I'm looking at trying to get one next year. So, but to end the video with today, shout outs to people, mainly just 2 or 3 that I have been watching a lot lately, and talking to one in particular almost every day. First shout out would be Geek to Freak Fitness. This is basically his type of video. Like I said, once I get some good software to do video editing with, which hopefully one of you people out there will know how to do good editing video software like that. Shout out to Brian Smith. I talk to him just about every day of the week. We talk, every day about equipment and stuff, and how to do stuff better. And a shout out to Mr. Coon Sherman. I talked to him today. We text every now and then, keep a check on each other. And, that's pretty much it. Shout out to Mr. Kyle 148 as well. I seen where he got the new 326 or 327 LD, which it looks like a really nice trimmer and split system attachment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Stay tuned sometime next week. I hope to do this again like this, maybe with a mowing type video in while I'm talking again, so it's not as boring. But yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and stay tuned for another video soon. So yeah.